A reading from another page. Distract me. Chaos paints the canvas, using colors of death and terror, with various shades of destruction and horror. Beelzebub's masterpiece. Abstract meets fear, a disturbing mix of Pollock and Goya. I get lost in the daze of contemplation, in an effort to gain resolution. As I continue to gain some sort of perspective, I remember a little girl not more than 4 years old. She's eagerly waving at us, with innocence and happiness, simply pure and curious. I waved back, and for an hour I was distracted with a smile. I'm popped out of the back hatch, and our convoy slows to an abrupt halt. We learn that the unit in front of us is engaged about a mile ahead. Things are about to possibly get interesting, but our orders were to hang back for now. About 50 yards off in the road lies what appears to be an old fallen telephone pole used by an old man as a lawn chair. The front yard is barren with absolutely nothing but sand. Further back, about 50 yards behind the old man, watching our parade, is a huge wall in the shape of a square surrounding a home. The wall is so tall you couldn't even see the house, even from the top of the pig. At the entrance were huge double doors. We could have probably driven the pig right through. Behind the man's home, just more sand. Nothing but wasteland clear to the horizon. As I stand guard, watching the rear of the convoy, gripping my rifle in anticipation, and investigating this old man and his miniature compound, the doors slowly open. 2 women slowly peer out to inspect the loud rumble of our vehicles idling in front of their home. As I look back at them closely, I see a small, dark-haired little girl hiding behind them, so timid yet curiously peeking out at us in amazement. The excitement of childhood imagination provoked her to raise her hand and wave. Instantly, the one woman swatted her hand with a motherly scold. I smiled and waved back. This little girl was thrilled by the attention. Her timid nature was overcome by her curiosity as she bolted out and sat on the log next to the old man, grabbing his arm. I was then convinced the one woman was her mother because she ran right out after her and took her back behind the huge doors. Not even 5 minutes later, the shy little girl became the cute little adventurer. She peered out again with a wave and eagerly awaited my reply. I began to chuckle, realizing this just turned into a fun little game. I waved back at her, but her mother saw me, and with that little Indiana Jones darted out to sit with Grandpa. This game of peekaboo went on for about an hour. Now today, over 10 years later, that shy and curious yet brave and brazen little girl visits me through my own daughter's childhood games.